So now, ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé gangan, if you have to look at it from anywhere, if you said it is from Yoruba, if you said it is from Arab, if you said it is from a white man, I believe deity yẹn gangan in Yoruba gan tá bá fẹ́ classify Ọlọ́run gan as in Olódùmarè, deity la máa lò fún, because the word Olódùmarè means the supreme deity. So now, he now concluded that the word Allah, it means it's a deity's name. Is one of deity in Saudi or a thing like that or stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe he can clarify and prove it. Because I've searched many places and I was made to know that that word they've been using the word before existence of Islam, before anything like Muhammad, before anything like wọ́n ti ń lo àwọn Arabic yẹn, there are many, we have I've forgotten, we have 3 or 4 languages like that. Yes, maybe they are from the same distance, àwọn languages yẹn, and they've been using this word Ilah, Allah, stuff like that. So I won't know how she relate them more.
Aramaic and Arabic very similar. Aramaic and Arabic are very, very similar.
Thank you very much. And it remains one language like that. I don't know. So one of these languages, Jesus Christ is according to story. Sure, you understand me. And they are like the same they are from the same mother or something like that. But Ibikono language, the same thing, they are somehow related together. So but not you fact check it want to conclude and inside page wo ló confirm wípé the word Allah is òrìṣà tí wọ́n máa ń bọ tó wọ́n ń bọ ní inú Kaaba or òrìṣà tí wọ́n ń bọ ní Mecca. Ẹ má sì ọ̀rọ̀ mi gbọ́ o. Ibi tí wọ́n ti confirm wípé the word Allah, the word Allah is from òrìṣà tí wọ́n ń bọ ní ìlú Mecca. Mo kàn need the clarification on it.
Okay. Me, MS Babasha, get the question one.
Okay, tí n bá get one right, so wọ́n fẹ́ try láti wọ́n fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè pé deity náà ni, pé Allah deity náà ni, àbí tí ẹ̀tàn Mike Mr. Ayedeji ṣe bí nǹkan tẹ́ ń try sọ nìyẹn.
Yes, me off Mikey. The word deity, tá bá lọ wo ìgbà tẹ́mi check ìtumọ̀ deity, ṣe understand me? Meaning tó fún mi. Mo check the word God in English. Meaning tó fún mi. Mo lọ check the word Allah. That word Arabic in lo. I was like, mo relate everything more around. I now understand one thing. Even Olódùmarè that we are using in Yoruba land, the meaning of it I check. I did research on it. Even Chineke tí wọ́n lò nílẹ̀ Igbo, I did research on it. I now understand that these things in a normal, ordinarily literally is of the same meaning. It means the same thing.
Okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí kí a lè understand kí ni ẹ better. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ mú ilẹ̀ Arab. So kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, kí làwọn àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń worship?
Islam today, we have 2 or 3 types. Number 1, we have the idol worshipper. Number 2, we have those that believe Ọlọ́run bẹ, of which they worship Allah. And number 3, we have those that doesn't believe in anything. Like they didn't believe in Jesus Christ, they didn't believe anything. They are just normal. All
right. Kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀,
according to history.
Kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn, àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n worship yẹn before Islam, are those things deities? I mean, torí ẹ pé àwọn nǹkan yẹn ní idol, so mo fẹ́ try láti.
Yes, you can call it deity. Yes, we can call it deity.
We can call them deities.
Yes.
Yeah, how many deities they wọ́n worship nínú Kaaba before the advent of Islam?
I can't say precisely.
Okay, we have over
I wasn't there.
Okay, we have over 360 deities tí wọ́n worship before Islam. So ẹ lè confirm àwọn nǹkan yẹn, over 360 deities tó ń worship before Islam. So you shouldn't get it, sir.
Now I'm with you.
Now, the question now is, was Allah part of the deity tí wọ́n worship before Islam? Ṣé Allah wà ní àwọn deities yẹn?
According to my own research, there was nothing like deity kankan tó já sí pé wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ nínú Mecca tí wọ́n name ní Allah. We have deity that are called Lata. We have deity they call Uzza. So there is none of it tí wọ́n name directly. Take for instance, èmi báyìí sin Adédèjì ni mo ń jẹ́. Ṣé understand ọ̀rọ̀ mi? Ṣé mo wípé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pè mí ní ẹni Adédèjì nù, tẹ́ máa fẹ́ pè yín MS bàbá nù. Ṣé understand ọ̀rọ̀ mi? Ṣé ó wá ní kankan tó name directly that identity rẹ̀, that identity òòṣà yìí o, kí lorúkọ rẹ̀? Allah ni.
Mo ń like bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń try láti lo Allah àti bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń try láti lo òòṣà fún àwọn deities yẹn, so ó máa tún help yín díẹ̀. So okay, ẹ̀yin sọ pé kò sí a physical deity tí orúkọ ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Allah before Islam. Ẹ jẹ́ bá mi gbé wá ní Google pé ṣé Allah wà ní àwọn 360 deities tí wọ́n worship before Islam? Was there a deity named Allah before Islam? Bóyá ká put ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
No, the question is going to be, was there a physical deity worshipping in Saudi Arabia or in Mecca before Islam?
Ẹ má worry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé.
Just put the question like that. Google is very, very funny. And sometimes I don't just play around with all these things. So I try to go extra mile to do my research. So I'm going to put my own to you as well, my research and stuff like that. The reference, please, I will need reference as well. Actually, I know you are a learned person, so you have to give me reference, everything for it.
Everything taba ma gbé wá fún yín bí mo ṣe sọ, a máa fún yín reference both in the Hadith and in the Quran. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ free láti.
Èmi ò tiẹ̀ need yẹn for now. I'm out of Quran.
Ẹ wo question tí mo fi sókè yẹn kẹ́ ẹ wá answer yẹn sà. Ẹ wo question yẹn, ṣé ẹ rí, mo ti gbé sí big screen sà. Ṣé ẹ rí àbẹ́ rí sà?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹ kà jáde, ẹ kà question yẹn àti answer yẹn ká lè mọ̀ bí tá ń lọ. Ẹ kà jáde sà, Mr. Adédèjì.
You said, was there a physical deity named Allah before Islam? Now the answer now said yes. The term Allah was used in a pre-Islamic Arabia to refer to a deity, but historical and archaeological evidence indicate he was generally understood as a supreme high god rather than a physical, can you hear me? Rather than a physical statue or a local deity. He was considered the creator of the world, and he was considered the creator of the world and the Lord of the Kaaba in Mecca, but was worshipped within a polytheistic system where he shared authority with lesser deity.
Okay. Mr. Adedeji, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ọkọ mọ̀ kíní kan pé the word deity ó dàbí something physical because nígbà tí sọ pé Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè náà pé deity ni mo kàn pé kí n calm. Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè is the supreme being. Ṣé get? Is the supreme being. Ṣé understand? It's not a deity.
Can you give me the definition of your own deity and your definition of Olódùmarè?
Mo fẹ́ try láti explain fún yín kẹ́ understand me. Tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tí mo gbé wá ń sìn pé ṣé ǹjẹ́ nǹkan kan wà tó tá lè fojú rí tó jẹ́ tó wọ́n pè ní Allah before Islam. Ó sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ó wá ń try láti tún explain fún wa pé bí wọ́n tiẹ̀ ṣe ń worship Allah yẹn, they worship other deities. Bí àwọn deities they dárúkọ yẹn náà, Allat, Al-Manat, Al-Uzza, all those things are lesser deities to Allah.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Now, tá bá fẹ́ wá sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá báyìí sìn, mo fẹ́ wá sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Ẹ dúró, ẹ ti cut nǹkan tẹ́ ń ka short o. Ẹ kà kẹ́ complete sir.
Nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ síbí, ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé physical deity tí orúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ Allah ó wà. but it's so,
there was nothing like physical deity tó ń jẹ́ Allah.
kí ni nǹkan tí mo kọ sókè, kí ni nǹkan answer tí wọ́n gbé wá?
Baba. Oh,
No,
did you know what they use apostrophe for? Hold on, Baba.
Mo máa allow yín kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, Mr. Adedeji. Mo dẹ̀ tún máa fún yín ní àwọn other references from Islamic text láti inú hadith. Mo dẹ̀ máa gbé physical appearance Allah máa gbé jáde wá fún yín, máa gbé Allah jáde fún yín lálẹ́ yìí, máa rí Allah lálẹ́ yìí. So ẹ lè mọ̀ wípé Allah nǹkan báyìí tí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ mọ ni. Mo kọ́kọ́ bi yín pé before Islam kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n worship, they worship deities, àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ mọ. Allah.
No, don't quote me wrong. I said there are three people. Allah wọn tó ń worship deity, Allah wọn tó ti ń worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah wọn tí wọn ò dẹ̀ believe in deity, they didn't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Ṣé lè fún mi ní reference nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yẹn? Ṣé lè fún mi lẹ́rìí nǹkan tẹ́ sọ?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Before Islam, we have people called Christian. We have people called Jews. Sure, you understand me? And Christians, as are then, we have them in Medina. The word Medina means Ilu. I was once living in one village before. I mean, that was last year or last 2 years.
But sorrow ni evidence mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fún mi. Ẹ sọ pé
no ni mo ń sọ fún yín ìgbà tí ṣe pé mi mo wà in control of this thing tí máa ṣe kíní.
Ẹ lè gbé wá, ẹ lè display it, àbí if there is anything tẹ́ fẹ́ kí n bá yín tẹ̀, má bá yín tẹ̀ wá gbé wá.
Okay, just check religions.
Mr. Adedeji, ẹ dúró. Now, nígbà yẹn before Islam, ẹ náà ní Christian, adẹ̀ náà wọ́n Jew. Àwọn Christian àti Jew yẹn, ṣé wọ́n believe nínú Allah? Ṣé Allah ni wọ́n worship?
We have those that are very close to Mecca, of which the language.
Ṣé Allah ni wọ́n worship? That is the question, sir.
Allah wọn tó ń lo the word language Allah as then.
Ṣé ẹ lè fún wa lẹ́rìí pé àwọn Christian tó wà before Islam ó worship Allah?
Can you please praise it? Has any Christian used the word Allah before Islam? Or the word Allah has it been used before Islam by Christians? Has it been used by any of these Christians before Islam? Or any Jew or stuff like that?
So, ẹ ṣeun gbogbo ilé o, ẹ jẹ́ ká tún tap, ẹ jẹ́ ká repost. So, ká dẹ̀ tún share kí paratap yẹn kó máa lọ. So, tí ms bá ti ṣe tán, èmi ní àwọn ibi tí mi fẹ́ gbé gbà. So, àkí gbogbo ilé lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká paratap, ẹ jẹ́ ká repost gbogbo ilé. Tàbádẹ̀ tún àwọn àfáà mi ní sálẹ̀.
And someone asked one question here, only ask him how did they worship that Allah in pre-Islamic? If you want to know that,
continue pẹ̀lú wọn, ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ continue pẹ̀lú wọn. If there is anything, máa gbóhùn sókè mú bọ̀.
No, so ẹ ṣì anything tẹ́ bá débi comment, èmi mo mute yẹn lè ṣí máìkì yẹn padà. But anything tẹ́ bá ti rí ní comment section, ṣé you understand? So ẹ fi yẹn lẹ̀. So now, ẹ lè ṣí máìkì yẹn padà. Bí a kì í send it, tẹ́ bá ń bẹ ṣe ń ṣí.
Okay, more.
So now, in pre-Islamic era, nígbà tí Islam ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀, màá gbé àwọn orúkọ kan wá, orúkọ méjì ni màá ti kọ́kọ́ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. So màá gbé àwọn ṣìgìdì tí wọ́n sìn wá. But àkọ́kọ́ náà, àlàyé tí mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ṣe ni pé before kí Islam kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó ní bí àwọn Lárúbáwá ṣe máa ń sọ orúkọ wọn. So bí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ orúkọ wọn ni pé àwọn ṣìgìdì tí wọ́n máa ń sìn, wọ́n máa ń fi orúkọ wọn tì sára ṣìgìdì yẹ. So kì í ṣe pé ìgbà tí Islam bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ́ Abdu. So wọ́n ti ń lo gbólóhùn Abdu before kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ in reference to orúkọ bàbá tó bí Muhammad according to Islamic tradition. So orúkọ bàbá Muhammad is Abdullah, ẹrú Allah. Ẹ bá gbàgbé 360 idol ní bàbá ms dárúkọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, 360 idol. So Abdullah ni wọ́n ní bàbá Muhammadu ń jẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n o bàbá Muhammadu kì í ṣe mùsùlùmí. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ sọ ara àwọn tó jẹ́
àbí comment on that, sir.
No, just hold on. Ara àwọn tó sì jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ọ̀nkú àti mọ̀lẹ́bí sí Abdullah. A rí àwọn Abu Talib, a rí Abu Mutalib náà ó náà wà níbi bẹ̀. Abu Talib àti Abu Mutalib wọ́n ní ẹ̀sìn, so wọ́n dẹ̀ wà ní ibi ibẹ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ Muhammadu lórúkọ. Ẹdí apá àbẹ̀yẹ mú. Ẹ̀kejì ni pé ẹrú Allah ni wọ́n lò fún Abdullah. Now going forward, àwa ní àwọn tó tún jẹ́ kí wọ́n jẹ́ bàbá Muhammad. Kí ni orúkọ títí ẹ̀ náà? So orúkọ tí bàbá Muhammad náà jẹ́ Abdulmanaf. So gbogbo wa lè Google search ẹ̀. So torí bí a máa fi fún second form mi náà show ẹ̀. Great grandfather Muhammad. Ó ẹ ṣe sùúrù.
Can I talk, sir?
Ẹ ní ẹ sì ṣe sùúrù, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gúnlẹ̀. So
mo ti ní ànsà fáwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn ni ó ti wá ń hó lórí mi kó tó mọ sá lọ.
Ẹ máa kó kalẹ̀.
Oya.
So Abdulmanaf ni great grandfather Muhammad ń jẹ́. So Abdulmanaf ló ń jẹ́. Ìyẹn náà túmọ̀ sí Abdul. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré gbé yẹ̀wá lórí second fún mi. Abdul.
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lẹ má wulẹ̀ disturb ara yín.
Ẹ̀yin má wọrí tí ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ máa kọ́ wa bá ṣe ń ṣe ètò ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú.
I've been, like I said before, 1 or 2 people might know.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣì mute, ẹ ṣì mute.
Àwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ mí wà ń bíbà yìí ṣe nǹkan tó lọ fà. I understand you.
Ẹ ṣì mute. So kó lè bá yé àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. So now ẹ jẹ́ kí n brighten fún yẹn. Ṣé gbogbo lè rí? Abdulmanaf, ẹrú Manaf yìí ṣìgìdì ni. Àwọn tó ti ń ṣe ṣìgìdì yìí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nítorí pé gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ń sìn wọ́n máa fi ń tì sí ara orúkọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sìn. So tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wo apá bíi báyìí níbi nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ, wọ́n ní Abdulmanaf, wọ́n dárúkọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ was a Quraishi and a great grandfather of the Islamic prophet. So ẹni tá à ń sọ yìí ó jẹ́ bàbá Muhammad tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òun ni ó bí Muhammad tó ń jẹ́ Abdullah. So now lára 360 ṣìgìdì tí wọ́n ń sìn, ìkan wà ń bẹ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Manaf, wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n ń sìn. Àwọn tó wá sọ Abdullah náà lórúkọ àwọn asin ṣìgìdì ni, wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n ń sìn. Ṣùgbọ́n láti lè bá a mọ̀ pé àwọn tó sọ Muhammad lórúkọ abọ̀ṣìgìdì ni wọ́n, a máa gbé àdìtì kan wá nígbà tí wọ́n ní kí Abu Talib gba ẹ̀sìn tí Muhammad ń bẹ̀, ó ní pé wọn ò lè gbà á, ó ní pé ẹ̀sìn Abu Mutalib ló ń fẹ́ ṣe. A máa gbé àdìtì yẹn wá, a wá máa kà á níbi tí Abu Mutalib níbi tó náà ti fẹ́ gbẹ́ omi Zemzem. So nígbà tó náà rẹ́fẹ́rẹ́nsì Allah nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. So now going forward, a tún wá ní orúkọ kan ká tó wá ka àwọn ẹ̀rí méjèèjì yẹn láti fi back up nínú Islam, ká tó wá lọ sínú Quran gangan náà bí Allah náà ti ṣe sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣẹ ń pa ẹran fún àwọn Ògún Ṣàngó, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ṣe máa ń pa ẹran náà fún Allah according to Quran. A máa mú yẹn náà wá láti fi back up ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dáadáa. So ẹnìkan wà nínú Islam, Abubakar. So lára àwọn ṣìgìdì tí wọ́n ń sìn tí wọ́n ń bọ, ìgbà tó gba Islam ni wọ́n fà lórúkọ tiẹ̀ náà. Abdul Kaaba náà lórúkọ tiẹ̀ náà, torí pé Kaaba náà ó wà lára nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sìn náà nígbà yẹn. So Abubakar yẹn ó ní ìyàwó kan náà tó náà ń jẹ́ Abdul Uzza. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sìn ó ní wọ́n fi ń tì sára orúkọ yẹn. So gbogbo wa náà tún lè tẹ̀ ìyẹn Abdul Uzza, nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sìn ló náà. So Uzza yẹn náà wà nínú Quran, wọ́n ń sìn. Ṣùgbọ́n kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lè bá a dùn, nítorí pé àwọn yẹn lè bá wò pé bóyá Abdullah nìkan lórúkọ àwọn tó ń bá Allah jẹ́ orúkọ nígbà tí Islam ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé orúkọ kan náà sí wá, so kó lè bá a dùn. À ń pe orúkọ kan náà ní mi ìmọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń pe orúkọ yẹn tiẹ̀, Ubadiyu láàbí nǹkan ni. So ká tún fi ìyẹn náà lẹ́nu àwọn tó ń bá Allah jẹ́ orúkọ, nítorí pé Allah yẹ nǹkan tí gbogbo àwọn Kùrẹ́ṣì tí wọ́n ń sìn ní ìgbà yẹn. So Allah, yeah. So tẹ́ bá wo eléyìí náà, tẹ́ bá wò ó ní Ubadiyullah is an Arab male given name meaning servant of God or a little servant of Allah. Ẹrú bí Abdullah ṣe jẹ́ ẹrú Allah, eléyìí wá ń jẹ́ ẹrú Allah kékeré, ẹrú Allah kékeré. So ara àwọn orúkọ tó papọ̀ mọ́ Allah ó more than tí mo ní more than 100 tèmi ní níbí báyìí tí wọ́n fi ń bá Allah jórúkọ, nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn lè bá wò pé bóyá bàbá Muhammadu àbí bàbá Muhammadu nìkan ló ń jẹ́ Abdullah. So àwọn tó rí pé gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe ṣìgìdì wọ́n sìn, gbogbo wọn jọ ń kó papọ̀, wọ́n lọ máa ń forí balẹ̀ fún ní ilẹ̀ kínní ni nínú Kaaba. So ara àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń bá jórúkọ ni. So níwọ̀nba ìgbà tó yẹ pé àwọn Saudi àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ń bọ náà ni wọ́n máa fi ń tì sára orúkọ nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sìn, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ńgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé omi Zemzem náà Abu Mutolib reference àwọn ìdílé àwọn nínú ìdílé àwọn Abu Mutolib náà tí Muhammadu ti jáde, ṣìgìdì tí bàbá tiẹ̀ náà tó ń sìn Manaf, lára tí wọ́n ń sìn náà ni òun náà tún bàbá yẹn náà tún fi orúkọ tiẹ̀ náà, àwọn tó sọ náà fi orúkọ yẹn tì sára Manaf, ṣìgìdì ni. Àwọn ilé tí mo gbé jáde yìí náà ìran tiwọn náà àwọn náà ń ṣe ṣìgìdì Allah, àwọn náà fi tì sára Allah, ìyẹn náà ẹrú kékeré Allah. Àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí Muhammad tí wọ́n jẹ́ abọ́ ṣìgìdì ìyẹn Abu Talib tó náà ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn tí ì ṣe ẹ̀sìn Islam, àwọn náà wà wọ́n jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀, wọ́n wá tún fi sọ bàbá Abdullah nítorí pé ṣìgìdì tí wọ́n ń sìn ni. So now tí a bá wá tún wá ní ẹ̀rí bí àwọn nǹkan tí mo ti sọ láti lè kóòtì àwọn àdìtì yẹn and Quran verse, so tí ẹ bá nídìí a máa gbé jáde, ṣùgbọ́n nípa àlàyé kékeré tí mo ti ṣe yìí màá kàn fi kún ni wípé màá gbé àdìtì kan náà wá tó ṣàlàyé pé
yes sir,
ẹ jẹ́ kí n kàn fẹ́lẹ̀
disturb ara wa much rárá, mo ti èmi ti understand nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá fẹ́lẹ̀ conclude, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fẹ́lẹ̀ conclude, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fẹ́lẹ̀ conclude.
I need to take time ara
So
wa.
now ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi conclude, a ní àwọn nǹkan táwa náà tá à ń bọ
inú
Ṣàngó
mi dùn tẹ
Ògún.
lọ lè Yorùbá yẹn, thank you very much.
ẹ ṣì hold on, ẹ
Thank
jọ̀ọ́
you.
ẹ ṣì hold on,
Kai.
bí a kẹ́ mute for now. So a ní àwọn nǹkan tá à ń bọ àwọn Ògún Ṣàngó, tá a bá fẹ́ bọ wọ́n á kí wọ́n, ṣe understand, a máa kí wọ́n, so àwa máa pa nǹkan tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ a máa pa fún wọn. So Allah náà ó ní kí wọ́n kírun fún wọn, kírun yẹn dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ritual, ó wà ní Quran, ó ní tí wọ́n bá ti kírun fún un tán kí wọ́n gúnran fún un, ẹ pa ẹran fún un. So torí pé ẹran náà ni wọ́n fi ń bọ Allah dọ̀la dẹni. So Iléyá ńkò tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ̀ tó máa kọ́kọ́ pé orúkọ ẹ̀ sí, táwa náà bá fẹ́ pa ajá, táwa fẹ́ bí ajá fún Ògún, a ní láti kọ́kọ́ pe orúkọ Ògún, á pè sí kó lè bá mọ̀ la fẹ́ fún àtàwọn òrìṣà wa tó kù. Ṣé wá tún rí èyí tó tún wá jẹ́ Allah yìí, ibi tó ti dùn rèé. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn bàbá wa ṣe sọ fún wa, wọ́n ní pé àwọn òrìṣà wa wọ́n máa ń rọ̀ wá ni. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé Allah náà máa ń rọ̀? Allah náà máa ń rọ̀. So la fi máa mọ̀ pé àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe déédéé, nǹkan tí Allah ṣe déédéé tó dẹ̀ tún kéré sí òun làwọn Ṣàngó Ògún, torí pé àwọn èèyàn lè má mọ̀ pé ojoojúmọ́ ọjọ́ ayé òun ni Allah náà máa ń rọ̀ wá sí ilé ayé ń bì báyìí. The only question tí àwọn mùsùlùmí ọkàn tí ì bá wa dáhùn ni pé bóyá òun náà máa ń fi chain rọ̀ wá látòkè ni, àbó náà máa ń fokùn rọ̀ wá látòkè, àbó dẹ̀ máa ń fò bọ́lẹ̀. So èyí ni ibi tí màá kàn fi tì sí. So ẹ lè gbóhùn sókè ẹ ṣé.
Thank you very much. Let me start from where you stop. Kí n gbé láti ibi tí ẹ ti parí ọ̀rọ̀. Sọ wípé mọ̀ bóyá ó máa ń tọ chain wálẹ̀ ni àbí kankan, gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe gbọ́ nùtàn páwọn pé Odùduwà tọ chain wálẹ̀ bá. There was nothing like that, because kò kí ń ṣe physical statue like it is written níbi kíní tí MS bàbá tí wọ́n gbé jáde fún wa pé it's not a physical statue. Wọ́n dẹ̀ quote the word physical yẹn. So nǹkan tí kì í bá ṣe physical kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ fi tó ṣe fẹ́ tọ chain wálẹ̀. Now let's talk about spiritual. Now spiritual in the sense that pé àwọn Ṣàngó Ògún gbogbo wọn náà, we can't say they are physical as well. We can call them spiritual because wọ́n máa invoke orúkọ wọn ni, so wọ́n dẹ̀ máa wá síbi tí wọ́n bá pè wọ́n sí, stuff like that. But èmi ò káàtì wá gbà, let us assume pé okay, ṣìgìdì ní gbogbo wọn. Ṣé you understand me? Is there anywhere tí ṣìgìdì ti Ṣàngó àbí ti ṣìgìdì Ògún tó ti fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé ẹ pa ajá fún mi? Tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ pa ajá o, ẹ pé kẹ́ wí báyìí, ọ̀bẹ kúkúrú ní kẹ́ lò ní, ọ̀bẹ gígùn ní kẹ́ lò. Tẹ́ bá ti wá pa ajá náà tán, ẹ wí ní okay, ó yá ẹ pín sọ́nà báyìí, ẹ fún èmi lélẹ̀, Actually for me. And the funniest part is, can you expatiate báwo ni Ògún yìí, báwo ló ṣe relate a ṣe lè correspond mọ́ Allah? Because the last time I check, there was two stories about Ògún and Ṣàngó. The Ṣàngó way me I know that is very wide everywhere. Me mo bi te fẹ́ ṣe research yín dé láyé. The Ṣàngó way me I know. Ó jẹ ọba ní Ọ̀yọ́ ni. This Ògún way me I know.
All right, Mr. Adedeji. One thing TLT get CM mix tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí a yànnàná ẹ̀ nísìn. Ẹ sọ
This is
wípé
where the issue is. You don't cut me off when I'm talking as well, because I didn't cut your guy
ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ sọ
now.
sí ẹ ti kúrò ní orí
Ọ̀rọ̀
ọ̀rọ̀
tó
Islam.
yìí náà ń sọ náà ni ẹni tẹ́ni
Ẹ calm down.
busy.
Ẹ ṣe sùúrù.
Ẹ wo nǹkan tí mi fi like àtijọ́ àwọn kìnìún nìyẹn. Ẹ ní fúnyàn ní time àti sọ̀rọ̀
àti aláwo yín kẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Adedeji. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ wá ń sọ sí ẹ sọ pé ibi tí wọ́n ti ní kí Ṣàngó kó pa Ògún kó pa ajá fóun, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ yẹn.
He said I should bring, hold on, he compare and contrast. You understand what he said now, Baba Mood?
Ṣẹ́yìn wá gbé reference, ṣẹ́yìn gbé àwa ń jẹ́ kẹ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ọ́n sìn. Òun ni pé nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn ń sọ fún yín, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ẹni yẹn jẹ́ kó yé yín wípé wọ́n ń pa ẹran fún Allah. À ń bẹ́ ajá fógún. We are only telling you wípé Allah is a deity. Deity ni nǹkan tí a gbélẹ̀ tí à ń bọ. Nǹkan tí a gbélẹ̀ tí à ń bọ tó ní ojúbọ. So kí n explain fún yín dáadáa. Allah ó ní ojúbọ. Kaaba òun ni ojúbọ Allah. Àbí ṣá Allah ò lójúbọ sà? Ẹ dá mi lóhùn kí máa bí kó ba lè easy kó má dà yín pé mi ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ṣé Allah ṣé ó ní ojúbọ àbí kò ní ojúbọ sà? Mr. Adedeji. Mr. Adedeji ẹ wà ń bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣẹ́yìn èèyàn ń gbọ́ mi.
À ń gbọ́ yín, wọ́n wà short of word.
ń gbọ́ yín.
Mr. Adedeji.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, hello,
Amir,
Mr. Adedeji ṣe ti ń gbọ́ mi báyìí.
Just received the call.
All right, torí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mo ń bí ní ìbéèrè kan, so mo fẹ́ kí kinní yẹn, mo fẹ́ kí kinní yìí sìn kí a lè tè get ẹ̀ káwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa náà kàn dé lè get ẹ̀. Now, Mr. Adedeji, Allah ṣó ní ojúbọ àbí kò ní ojúbọ?
Ẹ dákun, ẹ dúró náà, ẹ jẹ́ kí n rí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi dá
Mr. Adedeji, there are some things
ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa yànnàná rẹ̀ ń kọ̀ọ̀kan náà, ẹ kọ́ lè dábò mí kọ̀ọ̀kan. I'm not a computer. I will have to process whatever you say.
Mr. Adedeji, there are some things you need to understand. There are some basic things you need to know tó máa help yín láti understand ibi tá ń lọ. A bá fẹ́ kọ́mọ ní ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ ṣe sùúrù sá. One after the other náà ni mò ń ṣe báyìí.
Let me reply him first, then you come up with yours.
One after the other náà mo fẹ́ ká jọ ṣe.
Mọ́mí kìíní ìyá wọ́n sì tún máa ń ṣe dáadáa tí wọn, cause I don't know.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ mi, one after the other lèmi àti yín jọ fẹ́ ṣe. Tá a bá fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí àṣàlẹ̀ a máa kọ́kọ́ lábá fẹ́ kọ́ làákọ́ láti ABC.
Má bínú ṣe kásáré
bọ́ sí 3 letters words fọ́mọ tá a fẹ́ kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Èmi àti yín nìkan ni ká scrap nǹkan táwọn ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Mo ti gbé kinní ìwá sísàlẹ̀ fún èmi àti yín àti àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa kó lè yé wọn. Ṣó ń yé yín báyìí?
Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ, mo ní ṣe ká scrap nǹkan táwọn ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, àwọn Mr. Ayama Adeleke àbí gangan ká scrap
nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yẹn náà a sì máa dé bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ ó kó lè yé yín ni mo ṣe wá sísàlẹ̀ fún yín, mo tún wá sísàlẹ̀ fún yín ni. Mo rí pé ẹ fẹ́ máa mú àwọn kankan wá, ẹ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé Ògún ibo ni Ògún ti sọ pé kẹ́ gbẹ́ kinní kan fóun, ẹ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kinní yẹn ló jẹ́ kí n wá sísàlẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lè understand pé deities ni àwọn kinní, deities ni àwọn nǹkan tá a gbélẹ̀ tá à ń bọ̀, ló jẹ́ kí n tún wá sísàlẹ̀ fún yín. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó jẹ́ láàrin
definition deity karisa.
Ṣé ká tún máa mú definition deities wá fún yín sìn?
Yes, of course now.
Mo ti ọkọ ó dà ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Tó wá pé definition deities ni kí n gbé wá. Fún ara yín ẹ ti wá síbí nígbà tẹ́ wọlé. Ẹ ti explain wípé the word God is from German word and it
Thank
means
you.
deity. Ben,
Thank you.
ẹ ṣe
But
sùúrù
kí wọ́n lè
now.
even divine deity tí yín?
Ẹ ṣe sùúrù bàbá yìí now. Ẹ ti wá síbi ẹ ní the word God. It's a deity. Àbí? Àwọn èèyàn tó dẹ̀ máa ń gbọ́ mi bí mo ti máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn bí wípé the word God is a deity. Every day ni mo máa ń tẹnu mọ́. The word God is a deity. Then which of the deity? Téèyàn kan bá sọ pé oh my God, which of the God? Because as we are using deities for Ògún Ṣàngó, we can as well use God for Ògún Ṣàngó. Òun lè máa gbọ́ táwọn kan máa sọ pé Ògún, God of iron, Ṣàngó, God of thunder. They are all gods. Allah is God. Yahweh is God. Allah is deity. Yahweh is deity. Ògún is God. Ṣàngó is God. Ògún is deity. Ṣàngó is deity. You need to understand some basic things. Ló jẹ́ kí n bring it down fún yín.
Do you know?
Ẹni láti understand àwọn nǹkan kan. Torí ẹ farabalẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí mo ti wá sísàlẹ̀ fún yín báyìí. Mo fẹ́ kó yé yín sẹ́.
You know Olódùmarè is a deity.
Olódùmarè is the supreme being. Ǹjẹ́ ṣé Olódùmarè lójúbọ?
Check it.
Is there anywhere?
Check it.
Calm down, sir. Is there anywhere in Yoruba land tẹ́ ẹ máa rí àwọn èèyàn tó máa péjọ tó máa sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ bọ Olódùmarè? There are some things you need to know. Torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe wáyé sálẹ̀ fún yín kẹ́ ẹ lè understand the deity yìí kó lè yé yín. Ó ti yé yín tí àwọn nǹkan kéékèèké yóò.
I know the full meaning of Olódùmarè. Bring the full meaning of Olódùmarè out for us. Mo sì make everybody see am.
Olódùmarè ò sí ní Google, so ẹ ṣì mute náà ká ṣàlàyé tán.
Google ni wàláhì tàláhì Google ni.
Adé ẹ ṣì mute kí wọ́n ṣe àlàyé tán.
Mr. Adédèjì. Okay, Mr. Adédèjì, Mr. Adédèjì ẹ tán mic. Ẹ kí n tún béèrè question kan, ó dà pé kíní máa yé wọn. Mr. Adédèjì ẹ tán mic. Ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń sọ fún àwa táwa ń bì, we have over 1,200. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa pé Olódùmarè òun náà ni Allah?
Èmi ò bá yín sọ pé kíní kan, but check the meaning of the. Just check the full meaning of Olódùmarè for me.
Mo máa bá yín gbé wá, but there are some simple things tí èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀. Wọ́n kọ́ wa ní matching ní school. Ẹ máa match eléyìí pọ̀ mọ́ eléyìí. Àwọn nǹkan yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀. A máa wo àwọn characteristics àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. Ṣé understand? A máa wo similarities wọn. Are they the same? Ká tó lè sọ pé this thing is same as this thing. Nǹkan tí mo bí yín sìn sà, òun ni pé ṣé bẹ́yìn ṣe fojú wò, ṣé ẹ̀ ń rò yìí pé torí ẹ ti ń pe Olódùmarè ní deity, mo sọ pé deity kọ́ ni mo yẹ fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé deity ni nǹkan tá a gbé lẹ̀ tá à ń bọ. Mo wá ń bí yín sìn pé ṣé ẹ̀ ń sọ pé Olódùmarè náà ni Allah? Ṣé ẹ̀yin rò pé ìkan náà ni?
From the word Olódùmarè, sure you understand, from the concept of it and what I understand by Olódùmarè, I can actually say it has the same meaning because when I checked, it says the supreme being. While when I check Allah as well, it says the supreme being as well. So as for that reason, I can classify the two as the same thing, sir.
Okay. All right. Èmi sọ fún yín gbà tẹ́ mo sọ pé Olódùmarè is the supreme being. Allah is regarded as the supreme deity. Is regarded as the God of all other lesser gods. Nílẹ̀ Lárúbáwá. Wọ́n believe we
now, can we prove ourselves wrong? I'm right. We are going to
do that now. We are now doing that now. We are doing that now. Now, àwọn kẹ́sàn tí mo fẹ́ ra bí ń sìn, a fẹ́ kọ́ base lọ sí ilẹ̀ Lárúbáwá báyìí. Before Islam, mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan nígbà tí a gbé ogbó kínní wáyé pé Allah ó ní physical statue ni pé a lè rí. But ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá bí ń báyìí. Before Islam, who was the Lord of Kaaba? Or kí n sọ pé who is the Lord of Kaaba? Kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Because listen, presently, you Muslims are worshiping the Lord of Kaaba. Now, mo wá jẹ́ ká padà wá sẹ́yìn. Before kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀, ta ni Lord of Kaaba?
There's always been only one God, which is the one who created me, who created Kaaba and everything and everywhere on it. The white, the black, Oyinbo, Yoruba, everything is the one before.
Question, simple answer. Like you go now.
Mo will explain better.
Mr. Allah, ṣe sùúrù. Ta ẹ try to sọ fún wa ṣebí ẹ kàn dáhùn èèyàn lóhùn káwọn èèyàn lè understand ni Mr. Ayédèjì. ibi yìí à ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ṣe understand kì í ṣe pé bóyá a gbowó lórí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ìbéèrè mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ni pé kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ má gbàgbé wípé before Islam ni mò ń béèrè question yìí lọ́wọ́ yín and before Islam they worshipped 360 deities before Islam yẹn tí wọ́n worship àwọn 360 deities 360 gods who among them was the Lord of Kaaba.
Okay, you mean among the deities, ba?
Yes.
None of it now. And hold on, the word Lord. What do you mean by Lord?
Ẹ ṣe sùúrù sà.
I can call you my Lord. I can call you my Lord.
Mr. Adedeji.
You see, I want you to be specific and use the right
Mr.
word.
Adedeji. Mr. Adedeji.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every word tí n bá lò ó wà nínú Quran. The Quran said you should worship the Lord of Kaaba. Worship the Lord of Kaaba. Ó wà nínú Quran. So a lè gbé jáde tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kàn gbé jáde. Nǹkan tí mi ń bi yín ni pé ẹjọ́ anybody bá ti wọlé kan ṣì mute náà. Nǹkan tí mò ń bi Mr. Adedeji ni pé kí Islam tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìgbà tí Islam bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kẹ́ sin Lord of Kaaba. I am not talking about Islam now. Before Islam, before Islam, they worship 360 deities, 360 gods. Tani Lord of Kaaba ngbà yẹn because Kaaba existed before Islam. Kaaba ti wà kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn ṣìgìdì dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń sìn níbẹ̀ kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn ṣìgìdì yẹn dẹ̀ ni àwọn deities wọn, àwọn gods wọn. Àwọn ṣìgìdì yẹn ni wọ́n gbà wípé ó dá àwọn. Mo wá ń bi yín pé kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn ta ni Lord of Kaaba.
There is Allah náà ni kò tí ọba kan ṣoṣo tó wà náà ni òun náà ni.
Ẹ ṣe now it's very clear wípé Allah was among the 360 deities 360 gods worshipped before Islam.
Can you prove that for me, sir? To me, sir.
Nínú nǹkan tí mo gbé sókè yìí gan sọ ní yes the term Allah was used in pre-Islamic Arabia to refer to a deity. Ibe wọ́n lo.
But but continue now.
Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ prove nsìn ó dà pé ṣé are you telling us wípé Allah was not part of the deities worshipped before Islam?
What I know is just like
I am Adeleke. Eba mi tẹ̀sí Google. Was Allah among the deities worshipped before Islam? Ẹ gbé jáde. Bóyá àbí kìíní yìí ò tí mi mọ àwọn nǹkan tí kò yé àwọn ẹni. Wọ́n ti ń sin Allah kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó wà ní àwọn 360 deities.
It is very normal. Ohun tí Mr. Adeleke náà ń sọ náà nìyẹn.
Ẹ ń padà sẹ́yìn náà nígbà tí mò ń bi the question you are saying another thing. Okay, now wọ́n ti ń sin Allah kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Allah was part of the deities.
Àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń sìn?
Àwọn ọ̀ṣẹbọ Islam ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ now.
Now let me now tell you.
Àwọn question kan wà tẹ́ bá gbé Mr. Adedeji. Àwọn question kan wà tí ẹ dúró. Àwọn question kan wà tí mo expect to ẹ̀kẹ́
platform but you want to do the talking only.
No, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀. Nígbà àwọn question yìí simple now. Mo ń sọ fún yín pé mo ń béèrè question yín pé nígbà tí nǹkan ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀. That is wọn ò tí mọ Islam. Islam lẹ́yìn ṣe lénìí. I am now asking you question based ní pé nígbà tí Islam yẹn ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ń gbà yẹn nígbà tí Islam ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbà ìmọ̀ ni. It is the time of Jahiliyyah. Ẹbọ ló ń ṣe. Ẹbọ òun ló ń ṣe. Now àwọn tó ń ṣẹbọ yẹn ṣé wọ́n ń sin Allah kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun náà gbé wọ́n ní yes Allah was known and worshipped as a supreme deity in pre-Islamic Arabia. The word supreme deity is used as a lord of the other deities, other lesser deities. Wọ́n rí Allah as the supreme. Allah òun ló tóbi jùlọ. Òun ni Allah. Allahu Akbar tẹ̀ ń ṣe lẹ́ni. Islam does not bring Allahu Akbar. The pre-Islamic Arabia, the pagans, àwọn náà máa ń sọ pé Allahu Akbar, and the meaning of Allahu Akbar is Allah is the highest of the deities. Because wọ́n ti ń sin Allah kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n ti mọ Allah kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Allah was part of the deities kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń ṣe Allahu Akbar kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé Allah òun ló tóbi jù nínú àwọn ṣìgìdì yẹn. Allah was the Lord of Kaaba before Islam, and Allah is still the Lord of Kaaba today. The only thing tí Muhammadu ṣe ni wípé don't worship any other gods. Ẹ má pa nǹkan kan mí pọ̀ mọ́ Allah. Allah has been a deity right from time. Ibi tí problem wá wà ní pé the word deity, you are still, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé the word deity yẹn sẹ́ nǹkan tá a gbélẹ̀ tá a ń bọ ni, nǹkan tá a fẹ́ mọ̀ ibi tá a ń lọ gangan nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ ṣe tán ká lọ síbẹ̀?
MS Baba.
Yes.
You seems you don't understand something here. And you know, I said one thing then. Munya Kimomi, I don't know her name. Because initially, let me talk now.
Mommy of Akufar, are you there? Mombo, Mommy of Akufar, are you there?
Yeah.
Bro, can I talk?
Okay. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Adedeji. Mo fẹ́ confirm.
So now, you see, with the way she talked the other time, it seems she understands the Arabic dynamic stuff, little. And it seems she understands the word deity very well, and it seems she understands the word God very well. Now, see, in Arabic, if they use the word Allah, sure you understand me, go and check the dictionary, the full meaning of Allah in dictionary. Arabic too, they have dictionary, of which I confirm this. Sure you understand me. You can use Allah, you can use the word Allah for anything as far as you can use the word God for anything. It now depends on the context where you are using it. The word alone, the word Olúwa, the word Ọlọ́run àti Ọlọ́run, you can use it in any context. It depends. You can use it anyway. It depends on context. Tó bá ti ń lò láfi mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń rí fáàsì. Sure you understand me, sir? Now, if you now said, share Allah, the word Allah didn't exist, yes, it has been existing. Now, go and check the history. Check history, during the life of Christ, or before Christ, or during Christ, immediately after Christ, is there anything like she won't load the word Allah? Bring it out. Let everybody see. The word Allah, she won't load. So then we start. She wants to know that word called Allah before at the time of Christ.
Okay.
Okay, are you asking me that? Pé ṣáwọn Christian worship Allah?
Nǹkan tẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣé nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ ni pé ṣáwọn Lárúbáwá ti ń lo the word Allah before kí Islam tó bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Is what I'm asking, ní time of Christ gangan, ṣé lo the word Allah ní time of Christ?
Ó máa gbé wá wọ́n ti ń lo iná àwọn Arab wá.
Now ask who are those who are those using it?
Worship Allah.
Àkànbí ó máa gbé Àkànbí ó máa gbé wá ẹ máa gbọ́ Àkànbí.
Ẹ já wo
the fact that wípé
let me tell you one thing.
Mr. Adedeji mo ń bọ̀. Mr. Adedeji mo ń bọ̀. Mommy of Akufar lẹ́jọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀. The fact that wípé Allah existed before Islam. Wọ́n ti mọ Allah before Islam. Wọ́n mọ Allah as a deity, as the Lord of Kaaba. Àwọn inasmuch tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n gbà pé Allah yẹn ló dá everything. Kò ń ṣe pé Islam ló mú Allah wá. So tẹ́ ẹ bá search ní Google pé ṣé àwọn Christian nígbà yẹn ṣé wọ́n mọ Allah àbí ṣé wọ́n sin Allah, ó máa gbé wá pé wọ́n sin Allah because wọ́n á sọ fún yín pé Allah means God. Nǹkan tó máa gbé wá fún wa nìyẹn. And ẹni yìí ò tí mọ̀ wípé problem tẹ́ni yìí ní pé ẹni yìí ò mọ̀ wípé Allah yẹn èrè ni. Nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn ò mọ̀ ẹni yìí problem tó ní gangan nìyẹn, kò mọ̀ wípé èrè òun ni Allah yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti mọ Allah yẹn pé òun ló dá gbogbo nǹkan. Òun ló fà tẹ́yìn táwọn Mùsùlùmí fi máa ń sọ pé àwọn kan sọ pé Ògún lọ́lọ́run tiwọn. Mi ò gbọ́ níbi téèyàn kan ti sọ pé Ògún ló dáyé ló dọ́run, kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. But torí pé àwọn Mùsùlùmí mọ̀ pé Allah táwọn ń sìn yẹn èrè ni.
Can I ask you one question?
Now, Mr. Adedeji, mi ò fẹ́
lo Olúwa mi fún Ògún rí.
Mr. Adedeji, hold on. I'm very happy wípé Mummy of Okufaro ti gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn kìíní wọ́n á lè mọ ibi tí wọ́n ti máa wọlé but pẹ̀lú problem tèmi rí tẹ́ni yìí ní ẹni yóò mọ̀ wípé sẹ́ Allah èrè tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń bọ ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ before Islam wọ́n mọ̀ as èrè as sigidi tí wọ́n ń sìn before Islam òun dẹ̀ ni ẹ̀ ń sìn lénìí a fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀rí jáde fún yín but Mummy of Kufar wọ́n á mọ bí wọ́n ṣe máa
ms kí wọ́n tó Mummy of Kufar kí wọ́n tó sọ̀rọ̀ so now cause àwọn aya kan wà ní Quran àwọn zababu nuzu kan náà dẹ̀ wà ní Quran nínú kúlíwàlà ibẹ̀ làwọn Jew àbí àwọn Christian ti ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Muhammad ní pé báwo làlá ẹ ṣe rí so torí pé nǹkan tí àwọn gbàgbọ́ kó dá yàtọ̀ ní àwòrán ìyá àkọ́kọ́ nínú verse yìí ms baba now the pagan are astonishing that a warner has come to them from among themselves.
inú àwọn ọ̀ṣẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ Mẹ́kà yẹn ń dùn yín pé òjíṣẹ́ kan ti wá jáde láti ara wa láti àárín wa.
And the disbelievers say this is a magician, a total liar.
Àwọn ọ̀ṣẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ wá ní ìdán leléyìí òpùrọ́ leléyìí.
Has he reduced all the God to one God?
Ṣé ó ti pa gbogbo àwọn ṣìgìdì tá à ń sìn yìí gbogbo àwọn 360 gods yìí gbogbo àwọn ṣìgìdì tá à ń péjọ tá à ń bọ yìí ṣé arákùnrin ṣó ti pa gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀ ṣó ti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ di ẹyọ kan ni.
Indeed, this is something totally astonishing.
Dájúdájú eléyìí tí arákùnrin ṣe nǹkan ìyanu ni o.
So Mummy of Kufar,
èmi sọ fún yín mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn tó wà ń bì nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ni mú jáde ń bì kó tó kúrò yìí Mr. Adédèjì yìí ni pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ wípé Allah yẹn èrè ni torí pé kò tí ì mọ̀ pé Allah yẹn èrè ni òun ló fà ló sì ń fa confusion fún Mummy of Okufar. Mummy of Okufar. We are gonna give you evidence. Mummy of Okufar, please talk to this guy. Ó dà pé ẹ kẹ́ ti mọ bí tí problem ẹ̀ wà then we know what to do. Ẹ ṣe Allah ti wọ́n ti gbé Allah sí already but àfáà rí o a sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má worry. So Mummy of Okufar, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Adedeji.
Sorry, Mommy, thank you very much. I really appreciate very much. But I want to believe one thing. You know how researcher, how they work. Abi, if you want to do research, you don't just come here with one blah, this thing saying that we can come. You will come with your concrete evidence. Now, as I am like this in my secondary school days, science student. So you don't just come with facts, facts, back up references at everything. Now reason. Okay, now this is what you are saying is actually making sense. So then we agree with you. Please.
Okay. Kini contention, are you trying to prove where Allah and Olong or Olodumare is the same?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
So that's your contention?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Why do you think that's so?
Okay. Number one is I noticed one thing is just like Olodumare, because when I check the full meaning of Olodumare and I did research, sure you understand on it, it's later reversed to supreme being and it what one refer as a deity. Now, when I check the word God, even when you use capital G-O-D, the root of the word, because still Oroba Shele, when things happen, maybe it is borrowed language and the original meaning of that language. It's the original meaning of God and where it comes from, the Germanic stuff like that, it means deity. Now, when you check the word Allah, even when you check any other language in the whole world, into supreme being no, go and check it on man safiti Sarah deity none. Now Allah as well is regarded as supreme being. When you check anywhere, on fi supremacy, Olodumare won't fi supremacy. Why? One then safiti bubu any word 10 low as God leaning, 10 refer as God leaning, one refer as deity. So this is And from everything, from what I've done, research what I've done, it's everything. It keeps saying the same thing. So very obvious if we have the same meaning for this thing. So that means the two words are the same thing. It's just like language so because when we say olodu to marry. Now, from what I understand from that context, I've said it speaking
Mr.
from that
Adedeji,
word.
Emma Binu, my simple question to you is, if Allah is Olodumare, which messenger did he send to the Yoruba people?
Okay,
We
thank
need
you
the
very
name.
much.
We need the name of the messenger. Clearly, she understands. So, if Allah is Olodumare, which messenger did he send to the Yoruba people?
Okay. Number one is just like from history, and from that Quran as well. Quran they come up with okay, prophet which is Muhammad is sent to the whole world, which is your tribe kankan. So iṣẹ́ tó jẹ́ iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ó dé kó gbọ́dọ̀ káàkiri gbogbo ayé.
Adedeji, Emma Binu, but if Allah and Olodumare is the same, Olodumare is a Yoruba word, right? Koni Emi feel Olodumare will not have any Ojishe called Muhammad. At least Omani Yoruba name, most likely. You understand? Because Muhammad is not from our own part of the world. So how does an Olodumare have a prophet, not Adeleke, not Akonbio, Muhammad Wani Ojishe? Could make sense now.
Now let me explain how it makes sense to you now. It's just like you can't expect me why tí a ṣe máa lo indigenous language wa ká máa fi ṣe official language ní Nigeria. We can't use it. You know why? Because we have TV in Nigeria, we have Yoruba, we have Igbo, we have what is it called? We have Igbira, we have Hausa, we have Ojo, we have Igala, we have many tribes. So for láti communicate sí gbogbo Nigerians, sí gbogbo tribe yìí, you need to have one language for them. So without that language, hold on. Let me done.
The language could it make sense now?
Let me done, please. Let me done.
So now make it make sense.
Báwo ni Tinubu as ọmọ Yorùbá? Báwo tó bá ní ó dáa okay ọmọ Yorùbá lòun ti di president? Now when we talk about supreme in Nigeria now, number one wa is Tinubu now. Number one wa ó fẹ́ communicate sí wa, ó fẹ́ pass message sí wa. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ pass ẹ̀? Ọmọ Yorùbá ni. Now kò gbọ́ Igbo, kò gbọ́ Hausa, ànínú àwọn tó ń darí tó fẹ́ jíṣẹ́ fún Igbo wà ńbẹ̀, Hausa wà ńbẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ fún wọn? So he needs one language to unify them. Tí gbogbo wọn máa gbọ́. That's the only way to make sense.
So makes sense because if language is supposed to unify, how is it going to unify them? It's going to cause more confusion. Because imagine me trying to speak to you in a language that I know you don't understand. Adedeji, please clarify this. Which prophet was sent to the Yoruba people? It cannot be Muhammad. Muhammad does not speak the language that will allow him to communicate the message.
Even the person you are talking about, this Muhammad, from history shows that ẹni yìí kò lè kọ, kò dẹ̀ lè kà. Ṣé you understand me? Now, tí kò bá lè kọ, tí kò lè kà.
That's a different argument. Please, Adedeji, clarify the first point that I made.
You asked me a question, I explain now. Now, let's say, ó gbọ́ èdè Lárúbáwá. Now, he want to communicate to everybody. Only the language kan láti fi communicate to everybody, and the language tó easy fún tó jẹ́ language tó ti wá láti fi communicate to everybody. Òun náà ni Lárúbáwá, and that is why tí Lárúbáwá yẹn ṣe délẹ̀ Yorùbá, that is why tó ṣe délẹ̀ Igbo, that is why tó ṣe dé every part of the world léni as of today. And it will continue kí another tribe míì tó jáde lọ́la Lárúbáwá yẹn tó máa dọ́dọ̀ wọn. That's it.
How did Islam enter North Africa?
From history it says war. Yeah.
When you say war, who did Egypt wage war against? Or do you mean invasion? Because war, because me now as a Nigerian, I don't know which country we invaded, I'll go to war. So can you be specific? Was it war or was it invasion and conquest? You're a researcher.
Okay, I can say war. You know why I can say war? It's just like, you guys, you should believe this, accept this faith. If you didn't accept it, okay, we cannot tolerate you living in this village or this ilu.
Adedeji, you came into my land. You offered me puff puff. I said, I don't want your fucking puff puff. Yeah. And then,
Okay.
please, I'm not swearing at you. I'm just swearing in my statements because swearing is actually a sign of intelligence, if you don't know. Now, you came into my yard. You offer me puff puff. Money pay me fair puff puff. Then you start fighting me. Adedeji, that's not war, my darling. That's not war. That's not war. We have to be reasonable here. That's not war. That's invasion. It's invasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that, what you just said now, thank you very much for using the word invasion. So, the Allah, the Prophet, and the Islam itself, the three, does not give this thing where one law invade anybody.
Adeleke, can you bring the hadith for us on the screen, please? Let's get into scripture. Tishi, any scripture, one. Mr. Adeleke, when you're not Duro Shege.
Adit wo ni kí n gbé wá?
Go to the scripture. Go to the scripture. I'm only there to
Sorry,
put it with
25.
my normal
I have
brain
been
and
commanded.
normal knowledge.
Thank you, Mr. Adeleke. MS Baba, thank you. Let's go into the scripture because we've been. I feel like we've been messing around a little bit. Eja lost in the scripture, listen.
So a máa padà síbi ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo Quran verse tí mo gbé wálẹ̀ kan olóṣẹ́jú gbogbo ẹ̀ náà. So ẹ tẹ̀síwájú yá.
Okay, so this is Sahih al-Bukhari, number 25. Allah's messenger said,
Muhammadu Jishala sọ wípé
I have been ordered by Allah
wọ́n ti pa mí láṣẹ o, Allah ti pa mí láṣẹ o.
to fight against the people
Kí n máa bá àwọn èèyàn jà.
until they testify La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah.
Àyàgbà tí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ wípé kò sí nǹkan kan o àyàfi Allah àti wípé Muhammad òjíṣẹ́ Allah ni.
And offer the prayers perfectly and give the obligatory charity.
Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń kírun, tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń jọ ṣàká.
If they perform that, they save their lives and their property from me.
Tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyí, ẹ̀mí wọn tí wọ́n ní kí n pa, mi ní pa mọ́ o.
Except for Islamic laws, and their reckoning will be done by Allah.
Àti òfin Islam, ṣùgbọ́n tó wá kù yẹ o, Allah ló máa ṣe ìdájọ́ ẹ̀.
Mr. Dedeji, who did North Africa wage war against? Because I'm still not getting it. You came
Can I
to
explain?
your
Can I
religion.
explain this
I don't
your
want
hadith
your
now?
religion,
Can I
and
explain
then you
this your
start
hadith
fighting
now?
me.
Can I explain this your hadith? And I'm going to explain through history only.
I
So
don't need explanation. I can comprehend what it's saying. It's simple.
what you are saying doesn't make any sense. You know why this hadith doesn't make any sense? Because you will Emakoko consider
If the hadith doesn't make any sense, then just say Sahih al-Bukhari writes nonsense. Don't
just
blame it on
listen
me.
and let me talk.
No,
When
I
I'm
don't need
done
the
talking,
gaslighting. Don't blame it on me. Say Sahih
what are we
al-Bukhari
talking?
is a shithead and he doesn't know what he's writing. Am I
What is your
blaming it on
concern?
me?
What is your concern about this? Why would I gaslight you? For what reason? So you are just a
Don't
innocent
say the
human.
hadith is this. Do
You
you
are just
accept the
innocent
authentic
human
hadith or
born
not?
in
Say
a
accept
in
it.
a in an unfortunate country governed by unfortunate like government stuff like that. So what are you saying? Now what we are talking about is this hadith you're talking about. This prophet you are talking about.
Excuse me. Please, Joy, watch what you're doing. I don't like what you just said. There's no need for it. Let's not get personal. Let's not talk about where you were
No,
born.
you are taking it personal on me. What do you mean by gaslighting? What do you mean by gaslighting?
You're gaslighting me because
For
the
what
hadith
reason?
that I read. Can I, Adedeji, please have some manners. Thank you. I think we spent enough time with you. Enough is enough now.